Anybody got no motherfucking time for this shit. Okay? Now, I was in my motherfucking me, and I ain't know if I had to come out swinging or if it was, I didn't know. And they tried to be slick. Probably knew I had a meeting with all the alleged stalking they've been up to. Now look, bitch, I don't know one of your motherfuckers. Not one, bitch. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm not, y'all, do y'all want to know something? Yo, like, y'all, I'm not being funny. Like, today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like, handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And so everything I said was real. What be eating, I'm eating my tampering. But what I'm saying is, listen, SZA. Okay? Listen, SZA. Okay? Find you somebody to play with, SZA. Les Miserables. I said find you. Anybody got no motherfucking time for this shit. Okay? Now, I was in my motherfucking me, and I ain't know if I had to come out swinging or if it just was, I didn't know. And they tried to be slick. Probably knew I had a meeting with all the alleged stalking they've been up to. Now look, bitch, I don't know one of your motherfuckers. Not one, bitch. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm not, y'all, do y'all want to know something? Yo, like, y'all, I'm not being funny. Like, today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like, handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And so everything I said was real. What be eating, I'm eating my tampering. But what I'm saying is, listen, SZA. Okay? Listen, SZA. Okay? Find you somebody to play with, SZA. Les Miserables. I said find you. Anybody got no motherfucking time for this shit. Okay? Now, I was in my motherfucking me, and I ain't know if I had to come out swinging or if it just was, I didn't know. And they tried to be slick. Probably knew I had a meeting with all the alleged stalking they've been up to. Now look, bitch, I don't know one of your motherfuckers. Not one, bitch. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm not, y'all, do y'all want to know something? Yo, like, y'all, I'm not being funny. Like, today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like, handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And so everything I said was real. What be eating, I'm eating my tampering. But what I'm saying is, listen, SZA. Okay? Listen, SZA. Okay? Find you somebody to play with, SZA. Les Miserables. I said find you.
All right, everyone, we need to talk about what just happened because this situation got out of control fast. What started as a simple online argument suddenly turned into a full celebrity showdown. And this time, it pulled in Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and SZA all at once. If you thought the drama between these artists was over, think again. Because what just happened proves that old tension never really disappears in the music industry. It only stays quiet until the right moment comes. And when it comes back louder than ever. The internet went crazy after Nicki Minaj started throwing shots online, and people quickly noticed that SZA seemed to be the one getting dragged into the mess. Fans started arguing, picking sides, and bringing up old problems from years ago. But what nobody expected was Cardi B stepping in and speaking up in a way that shocked everyone. Instead of staying quiet, she went straight to social media and called Nicki out, saying she was acting like a bully. And once Cardi said that, the whole situation exploded. You already know how things go when big names start arguing online. One post turns into 10, 10 turns into 100, and before you know it, the whole internet is watching every move. People were refreshing their phones every second just to see what would happen next. And the more they watched, the worse the drama got. To understand why this moment feels so serious, you have to remember the history behind these artists. Nicki Minaj has been one of the biggest female rappers in the world for years. She built her career from the ground up, fought her way into an industry that was not easy for women, and became one of the most talked about names in music. Because of that, she is very protective of her place at the top, and fans know she does not like when she feels disrespected. Cardi B came into the game later, but she made noise fast. She went from reality TV to the top of the charts in a short time, and that alone caused tension. People started comparing her to Nicki from the very beginning. Even when Cardi said she did not want problems, the comparisons never stopped. And the fans made it worse by constantly asking who was better, who had more hits, and who deserved the crown. Because of that, every time something happens with one of them, the other name somehow gets pulled into it. Even if they are not talking about each other, fans will make it about them. That is exactly what happened this time. SZA wasn't even trying to start drama. She posted something online that sounded harmless, talking about energy, retrograde, and staying calm. But social media does not stay calm for long. People started tagging Nicki, saying the message sounded like shade. Once Nicki saw her name being mentioned, she responded. And when she responded, she did not hold back. Nicki started making jokes, throwing little comments, and bringing up old rumors. Some fans laughed, but others felt like she was going too far, especially because SZA kept saying she was not talking about anyone. The more SZA tried to explain herself, the more the situation grew. Then came the moment nobody expected. Cardi B saw what was happening and, instead of ignoring it, she spoke up. She posted a message that sounded calm at first, but the meaning was clear. She said she was tired of seeing the same thing happen again and again, where someone gets picked on for no reason. She did not say Nicki's name at first, but everyone knew exactly who she meant. Fans started asking if she was really talking about Nicki, and that is when Cardi made it obvious. She said straight out that she does not like bullying, and she feels like some people act tough online, but do not realize how their words affect others. Once she said that, the internet exploded. Some people supported her, saying she was brave for speaking up. Others said she should have stayed out of it. Nicki's fans were not happy at all. They started posting clips from old interviews, old tweets, and old fights, trying to show that Cardi was not innocent either. Within minutes, both fan bases were fighting harder than the artists themselves. But here's the twist nobody expected. Instead of backing down, Cardi doubled down. She went live and started talking directly to the camera. She said she is not scared of anyone and she doesn't care who gets mad. She said she knows what it feels like to be attacked online, and she will always speak when she thinks something is wrong. People could hear the emotion in her voice. She sounded angry, but also tired, like this was not just about one post, but about years of tension building up. She said the industry is already hard enough for women, and they should not be tearing each other down in public. That live video spread everywhere in minutes. Blogs posted it, fans reposted it, and everyone started waiting to see if Nicki would respond again. For a while, Nicki stayed quiet, and that made the situation feel even more intense. When someone known for speaking a lot suddenly says nothing, people know something big might be coming. While all of this was happening, SZA tried to stay out of it. She posted a short message saying she did not want problems with anyone and just wanted peace. But by that point, the drama was bigger than her. The fight was no longer about one tweet. It became about pride, history, and who gets respect in the industry. Fans started bringing up the past again, talking about old arguments between Cardi and Nicki, old award show moments, and old interviews where they seemed to throw shade at each other. It felt like every memory came back at the same time. Some people said Cardi was right for speaking up. Others said Nicki was just defending herself like she always does. And some fans said the whole thing shows how social media makes everything worse because things that could be solved in private turn into public fights. What made this situation hit harder is the way it affects their careers and their personal lives. These are not just random people arguing online. They're artists with millions of fans, families watching, and businesses depending on their image. Every word they say can turn into headlines, and every headline can change how people see them. You could tell this moment was emotional for everyone involved. Cardi sounded frustrated, Nicki sounded angry earlier, SZA sounded confused and tired, and fans felt all of it at the same time. That's why the story kept growing, because people were not just watching drama, they were feeling it. In the end, nothing was really solved. Nobody apologized, nobody agreed, and nobody forgot what was said. The only thing that changed is that the tension between these names feels stronger again, like something bigger could happen later. And that's what makes this story so interesting. In the music world, problems never fully disappear. They stay in the background, waiting for the next moment to come back. One comment, one joke, one misunderstanding, and everything starts again. So now everyone is watching closely, waiting to see who speaks next, who drops the next post, and who decides to end it, if it ever ends at all. Because if this situation proved anything, it's that when big names start going at each other, the drama does not stop quickly.